Good evening, Professor. I am here to present my Milestone 7 final version of the project. So this is the UML chart. I noticed last time that I'd left off some generics, and some of these had both plus and minus signs, which they should not have. So I cleaned that up. I also cleaned up the admin application. As you notice, it's not on here because you're not really supposed to add your mains to your UML chart from what I read. So I went ahead and cleaned that up. That's going to drive me insane. It should look like two different lines to me. It's two different things. Anyway, just getting really nitpicky here. I believe that was it on this. So let's go look at the flowchart. On the flowchart, nothing really changed, except I realized that I did not have remove item, and that's been in the code the whole time, so I don't know how I missed that. So I had to add remove item. We added the unit testing and the multi-threading, but that doesn't really change anything for the user, and this is a user flowchart, so nothing really needed to change there. Same for the admin user, nothing really needed to change there. So they still have their 3 options, and our user still has 6, and they do the same thing that they always have. They just do it more efficiently now. So let's go look at the code. All right, so I was running a few of the unit tests. I'm not going to run them all because we don't have that kind of time. So for storefront application test, we're testing the storefront, the shopping cart, product names, saleable product, all kinds of things. So let's run this one, and it comes back. Oh, it comes back failed. Storefront application test. I just ran this one. What happened? I got upset. Maybe because I just ran it twice in a row. No. I don't know what that's about. That one's running clean this time. So at least we got that. I'll have to dig into that error later. So here we're testing adding products, removing products, emptying the shopping cart. So all of those came back pretty clean. So let's do saleable product. All right, this one's coming back clean as well. We tested get price, toString compared to get name, quantity purchased, quantity that the user added to the cart, and then the get description and setters, which we have a lot of setters. So there's a lot of things to test. Did that pretty quick. Let's go back and look at this one. I don't know why this one's coming up with an error, so I'm going to have to mess with this. Because it wasn't earlier. Oh, it's returning null. Ooh. Why? Okay, I've had a couple doing that tonight, which they haven't done that before, so I'm going to have to see what I did wrong. So I did a demonstration in my final presentation video, but I guess we can do it again. So let's see what we can purchase here. I mean, I guess you saw that the JUnit test passed, so that tells you that this works for the most part. Obviously, we need better error handling, which is also something you talked about in my presentation. We're going to buy a soap. Let's buy more soap. Why not? And then let's go ahead and check out and see if it actually still comes out of our inventory. Oops. Okay. Wow, look at those decimals. That needs to be fixed too. So we have 6 soaps. We spent $14.94 on the 6 soaps. We don't charge tax at this store. And let's see if it actually updated our updated inventory. Goodness. Okay, so we didn't purchase any swords, bows, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, look, we purchased 6 soaps. First, we purchased 1, and then we purchased 5 more. So it actually got all of that right. It did its math correctly. Wow, look, we have 294 more soaps. So, as far as my hopes and dreams for this application in the future, I would definitely like it to have a lot more error handling, have a GUI, more in-depth database. But for a quick 7-week project, this was pretty great. If I was able to spend, 40 hours on it every week like I do the ones at work, it would definitely look a lot cleaner, but it's definitely taught me a lot of things, especially Java. But the JSON files taught me a lot about importing libraries to Java, because that was really hard. So I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to. I did clean up the code a bit. I added a lot more comments to the code. There were a couple of things that I ended up cleaning up somewhere in case 1. I think it was selected product got cleaned up. So some of these methods got cleaned up a little bit, but it wasn't a whole lot that I wanted to change because I didn't want to break too much, because then you have to fix a lot more. So I did add a lot more of the comments so that you can actually see added the parameters to a lot of them. So I hope this meets your expectations. So thanks for everything. See you in the next class, maybe.